show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
There it is. Here's the music. Stop.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, hello. It is time. It is time for the Burning River Browns Talk with special guest co-host Posh Clevelander. Thanks, Posh, for joining me. How are you?
Hey, filling in for your girl at Browns fans girl, sending love and hearts to her.
Yep. I'm sure she's watching. She hopes she feels better soon. She should be back next week. Hopefully. I'm not putting any pressure on her, but she's got to get well. She's fine. Don't worry. Nothing life-threatening. She just needed some time to recover from stuff. So I told her, take all the time you need. We're family. Even though we don't, she's Jewish and I'm not, but we're still family. You don't have to be blood to be family, right, Posh?
Exactly. I couldn't have done this. These past few months have been hard. I just want to thank you and a
Of course.
Browns fan girl. You guys have encouraged
Good.
my boyfriend and me and
Good. I'm glad he's doing
Twitter
better.
and everything.
I'm glad he's doing better. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. And hey, guys, welcome to the Burning River Browns Talk on the Fanatical Elves Network, a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. Click on and check out the sponsor of the show, Hemisphere Coffee Roasters. Click on the link, order up some coffee. You got to tell them Lou sent you. You got to do it like this. Tell them Lou sent you. If anybody that's watching, you can see it. If anybody that's listening, oh well. Just use your imagination of what I'm doing because I'm Italian. So, wait, wow. Let's talk about. I'm wearing. If people, obviously, if you're watching, I am wearing the classic Cleveland Indians garb because the Cleveland baseball team is playing tonight. Right now, last time I checked, they were down 4-2 in this bottom of the sixth, and it looks like the Tigers were beating the Red Sox 3-1 in the seventh. So, all right, well, let's stick with them. Wish them the best of luck. What they've done has already been miraculous this year. How they've come back the way they have. Let's see. Yep, it's the middle of the seventh, 3-1. Top of the seventh, 4-2. So, okay. So I'm gonna not pay attention. Maybe that'll help. So, so that's what we got. So I'm wearing the classic Ricky Vaughn 1989 Wild Thing Indians jersey, and I'm wearing the old Chief Wahoo hat. So people that are listening, that's for you, visual. And Posh is wearing a wonderful blue fleece. Is that correct?
Yes, my Old Navy's old school 90s fleece and my Cleveland necklace. My son knows to bury me in my Cleveland chain.
Yes. It says it's Cleveland above cleavage.
Hey, it's all about these
Not that
apples.
I didn't look. I just
Johnny
noticed.
Appleseed, baby. Johnny Appleseed, baby.
Yes. All right. Hey, feel free to comment during the show. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you. You knew I wasn't gonna. You think I wasn't gonna tell a joke on this show? Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm reposting it now. I'm retweeting it now on X. We're happy to be here. Thank you. Hey, let's just go right into it. What a win last week. Were you watching it on television in St. Louis?
Yes, I was watching.
Was it on the market there in St. Louis?
No. Me and my boyfriend have to budget. We're out of market, so we have to do what you guys do. YouTube, string it along. I have actually called my local NBC, ABC affiliate or whatever whatever channel that's broadcasting it locally in Cleveland. I called my St. Louis affiliate and said, "Hey, eventually, Shador is going to be playing. You want a piece of this. Show the Browns." Because I told them the story about how in the preseason, I had all like work coworkers and church members that remembered that I'm a Browns fan, wanting to know how they can see Shador play. I'm like, that is a sign.
Yeah,
And
he
they were
wants to
all
play.
different
Yeah.
ages. Yeah, they were all different ages. I'm like, so I called my local St. Louis affiliate. I'm like, y'all need to start broadcasting the Browns
Yeah,
games.
it was actually exactly. I think the game was on Fox, if I'm not mistaken. But I was thinking, E, so you were paying. You watched it somehow. You watched it on YouTube. You said.
Yeah, I watched it during YouTube, and my boyfriend handles the money. I pay him money. We
Well,
split the
you know
bill.
you can don't have to
Yeah.
explain the dynamics of the relationship. You kind of like
Hmm.
you guys. Yeah, there's things.
You don't
No, no, no. If
mind.
it's a major purchase, like right now we're talking about because we have these
It's a
outdated
major purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
Like for instance, with my wife, we have these outdated iPads and tablets, and she's like, "Hey, I'm going to get new ones. What do you think? I want to upgrade." And we have laptops too, and I'm like, I said, "Well, yeah, I'm cool with it. We have the money if they use them for school too, and not just play games on them." And that's all I said, and that was my input.
A
So I mean,
major purchase. YouTube is $82 a month.
yeah,
YouTube TV is $82. Then you want ESPN apps, and then you want it's like they take advantage of the Browns diaspora that's around the world. That's what it is. They
DirecTV
take
was worse. DirecTV would rob you. I remember I had DirecTV
yes.
when I was in Raleigh. I was better off just going to a sports bar and watching it and finding that broadcasted all the games. Let me let me just let you know. I was sitting there. I was there. Okay, I was at the game. I
Yes,
was
I
season
was so
ticket holder.
excited. I tweeted you. I messaged
Oh
you.
yeah,
So excited. You were a Browns fan, girl. I was so happy. First of all, that this her health and her medicines are not limiting her happiness. Going
she
to
was
a
there.
game.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Sherry
her.
was there.
She
Yeah,
paid for the
so
whole time, which I was so happy. Because I told him like I didn't want her to have to leave early to tend to her health and everything. It's a long day. But oh my God, paint the picture. Tell me like a girl at a soap opera. Okay, don't leave any detail out.
well, I was there, and we had Packers fans around us, and I'm just going, oh God, this is gonna suck. And before the game even started, they're chanting "Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go!" And we're like saying, "Are they saying Go Flacco? Is that what they're saying? Go Flacco?" And they were talking the whole game, jarring and everything, but they weren't talking a lot. But they were up 10-0 with less than 4 minutes to go, on just under 4 minutes.
Mhm.
And when Judkins busted off the 2 runs, I'm like, okay, maybe we could get in there, get a field goal, could make it within a score. Okay, we might have something going here. Then Delpit got the interception. I'm like, oh, we're on the floor now. We're going to tie this thing. Then once we tied it, and I'm like, all right, we got a shot here. Our defense is playing good. We got a shot. We got a shot. And then they drove down. They had that big penalty and drove down. It should have had a fumble recovery. But the Packers fans are like, well, it's inconclusive. It's inconclusive up there. You can look up there. You can see it. It's inconclusive. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He didn't, they can't see who recovered that. They don't know. They don't know who recovered it. So that's why it's going to stay with the Packers. I got to tell
They
you.
sat next to the wrong guy. They sat near the
Oh, I'm
wrong.
not done yet. I'm not done yet. I lost my voice at the end of the game. So the recovery, they kept it a stance because they couldn't tell who had it. Whether Devin Bush or
Mhm,
Jacobs had it. So
mhm.
if you're a Browns fan, you think Bush had it. If you're a Packers fan, you think Jacobs had it. So that's
Of
just how it
course, of
works.
course.
So okay, walk it through it. Then they go for the field goal. We block it. Place explodes and goes nuts. Packers fans got real quiet. There's
That
like
was
27
elated.
seconds left. We drove down to like the 38. We rushed up and we spiked the ball. Now, if you watch the film, the referee touched the ball before the center did, which is a spot. That's a legal NFL spot for that situation. They
That
practiced
means the
that.
spot. That's the spot where the ball should be kicked. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
That's a spot where the ball is placed for the snap. So Flacco could snap it and do that with 2 seconds left to spike to kill the clock. So to stop the clock, in other words. So that was legal, but Packers fans were saying, "Hey, they didn't spot that ball. The clock should have ran out." I said, "No, it was a legal play." Stefanski explained it in the press conference. Now we went up to kick it, and I remember they called the last timeout and everything. Everybody was thinking, "Oh God, can he make this? He missed two against the Bengals, blah blah blah,
Yes,
everything." And I kind of looked at Harvey and said, "Watch, he's going to redeem himself. He's going to make it." I just had a
I
feeling.
knew he would redeem himself. I knew this man was going to redeem himself.
He's a good kicker. He's a good
Hmm.
kicker. He was the best kicker in the UFL. He just
Hmm.
had a bad day. And
He
just
was
like,
on the Battlehawks, baby. He was
yeah,
on the Battlehawks.
yep.
He was on the Battlehawks.
And when he kicked it, he made that field goal. It was so loud. the place went crazy. My wife's texting me, "How's it going?" Like she wasn't paying attention. She wasn't paying attention. So I'm screaming, I'm yelling, we're high fiving, we're doing this. So I just waited, and I just started going, "Go Pack, go, go Pack, go." Go Pack, go! Until I lost my voice, and maybe Harvey's like, "Okay, okay, that's enough." I said, "Oh hell no, they're getting it," and they just sat there. Packers fans just sat there like,
In disbelief. They were like they couldn't move. They
well,
couldn't even
they were believing they were going to go undefeated in week 3. They haven't even played a road game yet, and their players were talking about going undefeated. I mean, they're a good team.
they
We
circled
beat,
this as a win already.
yeah,
They brought their kids. I love they brought their kids. They circled this as a win. They thought this was a road trip win for
yeah.
them. You know, thanks for helping our economy. That's
Come on, guys.
hope you like the Bob Evans. You know, but hey, they circled this, and I want teams to
Yeah,
think that this is an easy win. I want you to eat pizza and play Call of Duty and circle this as a win. Don't do nothing.
go out, be hungover when you play. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, and I want you to bring your kids to the game. I want them to know pain. I want them to learn what pain is. I want them shocked and shook. I don't want people I want people to think we the same old Browns. It's the same old Browns. I want people to think that they don't have to scheme for us. Maybe they have to scheme for
We're
Miles.
making
And
headlines now with the defense. Where defense is making headlines.
I
So
that's what I'm. Yes.
yeah, yeah. But
Hmm.
yeah, our defense played excellent in that game, considering they're
Hmm.
playing one of the best teams in the NFC, a
Short
legitimate
field.
Super Bowl
The
team.
secret is short field.
Yeah,
The secret is short fields. What I would say, if I could talk to the defensive locker room, I would say you are now wide receivers. When that enemy quarterback throws that ball, think of yourself as a wide receiver. You are going after that ball.
right.
You are going to make a short field for Grandpa Joe. That's what the defensive players need to determine. They are wide. Think of themselves as like wide receivers catching that ball. They're no. That's what they got to really think of themselves. That's what it
Right.
is.
Well, you
And
remember what I said
I,
last week, if you remember. Not, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, finish your thought.
and I just think that and I would tell them, you want to get off the field. Are you tired of that yo-yo of offense not doing nothing, and then you're out on the field all the time? To stop that is to make a short field. To
Right.
make a short field, make a short field, get the
That's what Grant
interception,
Delpit did. That's
the
what
pick
Grant Delpit
six.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, get the interception, get the pick six, short field, and you can get off the field. Get a break, get off the field. Make a short field, get off the field, because that's more the offense can be clicking. You know, um, you got to take what your team is able to do. Maybe Joe has got to work on some things. Maybe he's got to work on his relationship with the receiving team. I don't know, but you got to take what you can do and work with it. Work
Yeah.
with it.
Well, I'll say this. I said they needed to not turn the ball over and create turnovers. The only turnover we had was with 2 seconds left in the first half when Flacco. And they're saying, well, Flacco's not slinging it. He's not doing it. I said, yeah, but he's not turning it over.
That
So, yeah, that's part of it, too. He's not taking as many risks in that. I think having Judkins being able to run the ball and doing what he's
mhm.
doing now, it's going to help.
He's been a spark. First of
Yeah.
all, on social media, Mama T Judkins has been a spark on social media. She has been a cheerleader. She has been like the perfect balance of encouraging and not like that annoying parent on social media. You know what I
Okay.
mean? She's keeping the perfect balance of of being a cheerleader for the Browns and for her son and not being like annoying. First
Yeah.
of all. Second off, Judkins has been positive, engaging. He has been like a spark, a breath of fresh air for the team. He really has been what the running team really been needing.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, it's 7-2 now, Rangers. Yeesh.
Yeesh. Okay.
But it's the eighth
What
inning, and
inning?
the Tigers are winning 3-2. It's bottom of the seventh.
Okay.
Uh,
So We need to talk. We need to talk Indians. Refresh my memory. I thought we were out like 1.5 games at one point.
Oh, we were. We're actually tied. We're
Then
tied.
we're tied.
We're tied going into this weekend. And
Hmm.
Detroit is winning 3-2 in the top of the eighth at
Okay.
Boston.
So if we
So
lose, this will set us back a game and a half.
if these scores hold up, it'll set us back a game with 2 games to go.
Okay.
So
To October, then to be in October.
correct. So we'll see. There's two
Okay.
games left after tonight. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this finishes out. But go ahead. Why don't we just take a moment here,
Hmm.
since I just kind of interrupted a little bit. Let's take a moment here to take a break right
Hmm.
now for our sponsors.
Hmm.
How about them sponsors? Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks a lot for our sponsors.
Yeah, thank you. All right, correct. Go ahead, buy some of that stuff up. People like that. We need to pay our bills. So
Yes, that roaster's coffee.
yes, the
I'll
coffee,
get
the
me
coffee.
some.
Get some coffee. No big
Get some
deal. Coffee.
coffee.
Go up.
11 o'clock coffee break. I live
Yeah,
for. I love
yeah.
it.
Middle October, I grow out my beard, and we got all that butter on the Sunday Stew Pot, the other show. We got beard butter. I'm going to be using
Okay.
it. Yeah, because I'm going to grow out my beard. Like my girls like me to grow it out for Christmas, like really long.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. It's white now. I mean, my hair is so gray now. I'm
Uh-huh.
52, so
You're in a house full of women. What do I say?
yes, I am. Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for pointing that. Exactly. I'm in a house full of women.
so, so hey, you're keeping up. You're holding up real strong. Hey, those nurses at that game attacked you the other time. So hey,
I
were
have
you
to be
safe
strong.
this time? Were you safe this time for a pack of nurses or anything like that when you went to the Packers game, the Browns
Yeah, oh
at
yeah, yeah,
Packers?
yeah. I was fine. I was fine. It
Okay.
was kind of funny because we were on the RTA and we are talking to some older guys, and like how us Bengals fan was trying to mess with us, and he kind of nudged us and shoved us a little bit. And one of the older guys looked at me and he said, "Who the hell would shove you?" Like he's like who in their right
Somebody
mind would
was
try to pick
drunk.
a fight with you? I mean, there's just like it was, and people on the RTA laughed.
I know people. I know when you got on, people were like, oh, "Okay," and people probably let their purse loose and stuff like that. Little
Yeah, yeah,
Johnny, little Johnny skipped along the train.
yeah.
Everyone felt relieved.
Like when I was no longer on the train, yeah, scary guy's gone.
Yeah, they were relieved that both guy was on the train with them, and here he
Oh
is picking a fight. Yeah, with you. He was drunk.
no, he's
Yeah.
stupid. He was stupid. He was drunk and stupid.
Oh, well, what a
Yeah,
mixture! What
yeah.
a cocktail!
I said this. You got to be cognizant when you're at and out in public, especially at a game that cameras are on you the whole time. And if
Ex-
and it would have looked horrible because this guy was short and pudgy, had no, didn't look like he knew a guy named Jim, much less been in the gym. You're going to see me beating him up on TV everywhere. It's
Hey,
going to go
you would
viral.
have had witnesses. Hey, everyone would have said
Yeah, it wouldn't have
he
mattered.
started it.
I understand. I was like, who's this big bully beating up this guy?
No, no,
I could see.
no,
Yeah, my luck would
no.
have been that way. Well,
I know, but there. Don't worry. People would love to say I was there. They would have loved. People love to say I was there when this happened, and that guy started it. This guy was minding his
we
own
were
business.
we
People
were
love
talking
to.
about like a fan, like a two like a there's a younger black guy and two older
Mhm.
white couple, and the woman
Mhm.
like hit the black guy like she slapped him. That guy just turned around, popped her, and knocked her out. And then the husband went at him, and then he knocked him out. It was just like,
Uh-huh.
and the police came and everything, and everybody's like, "Hey, they started it. They started it. They hit him first." It was stupid. It was
Oh,
dumb.
stupid. Oh,
It's
stuff.
real
Yeah.
stupid. Don't
I
get
know.
into fights in public because
Yeah.
it's
Don't
not
get in a
worth it.
place.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it going to jail over it
Yeah.
because they're still going to arrest you if the other person started it.
Hmm.
They're gonna clear it out in court. You're gonna have to tell it to the judge. So
Exactly. Exactly.
let's jump right in now since let's start previewing the Lions game. Uh,
Yes.
yep. Let's go ahead and preview that the Detroit Lions. So that's Sunday 1 o'clock. It's on Fox.
Okay.
It's at Ford Field. It's in Detroit. The last time the Browns beat the Lions in Detroit was in 1983.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. First time.
That
First.
is an example in our family. Let me explain. That is an example of what we call sad bunny facts. That comes from an episode of
We.
Arthur, where
Yeah.
Arthur had like a his friend, sad bunny, sad bunny. So that is enough. I hate during a Browns game when the announcers want to fill in time or fill in gaps in time with a sad bunny fact, or after the game, even if we win, they try to make it a sad bunny fact. This is the first time the quarterback is going to get laid after a game since 1948. You know, they turn a win into a sad bunny fact. You know, I'm tired of the Browns' sad bunny facts. I'm like, come on, you know. Oh my gosh, the Browns are going. I think the Browns are going to win. Here's how. Okay, in
Okay.
order the Browns are going to win by coming up with a plan that's not dependent on Miles, because we know that Dan Campbell. First, let's meditate on the handsomeness of Dan Campbell. Okay. Second of all, Dan Campbell. Dan
Please
Campbell
continue. I'm listening.
Dan Campbell is going to come up with a scheme, guys, that is going to cancel out Miles. Miles is going to have to be careful not to get late hits. Okay, so the way to cancel out Miles is what the Texans came up with. Okay, so the pass, we've got to stop that pass downfield. That means I need Greg Newsome and Denzel to show the hell up. Okay, it's going to be downfield. I don't think Miles
Yep.
is going to have a super duper game. I think he barely gets one sack this game. I really think. I really don't think. Now you told me before this show that there were some key players that were out today.
Well, what's that? Well,
Let
for
me-
us, Jack Conklin's listed as questionable. Mike Hall is out.
Mhm.
For that, let's just get that out of the way. For the Lions, let me pull up that injury report. I have it here. Their left tackle did not practice all week, so Miles Garrett will be going up against the backup left tackle.
Okay.
Possibly, he's probably gonna. There's probably gonna. He's listed as questionable, but he hasn't practiced all week.
Hmm.
Decker, T. Decker. I want to say his name's Taylor Decker.
Okay.
If I get his first name wrong, I'm not a Lions person. Sorry. There's one Zach Cunningham, linebacker. He's been limited. Did not. He's listed as out. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Taylor Decker is questionable.
Now refresh my memory with positions. That's what I
Okay.
think.
Zach Cunningham's a linebacker. He's out. Taylor Decker is left tackle. He'd be the
Okay.
one going up against Miles. He's questionable, but he hasn't practiced at all week. So
Okay.
he's seriously hurt. Muhammad, defensive end, A. Muhammad, knee.
Mhm.
He is listed as questionable.
Ooh, now I've heard of A. Muhammad. Yes, I've heard of him.
Yeah. Safety,
Yeah.
Thomas, D. Thomas. He has forearm injury. He's listed as out, and running back Vaki. He's not one of the main running backs. He's got a groin, and he's listed as out.
Okay.
So so that
How do we? So that means we got to just my favorite Iowa State player, the running back. Why my son will choke me that I forgot his name. Um, Washington.
okay
What's his name?
for the
Running back
Lions.
of the Lions. Oh my goodness, from
I'll look him
Iowa
up right
State.
now. I'm gonna look him up right now. No problem. I'm gonna look him up.
Okay, my son is gonna get choke me for my son's alma mater, Iowa State. We got to stop the run with him. So we have to stop the run with him. Um, uh,
Montgomery? Is it Montgomery?
David Montgomery.
Yeah,
I
David
said
Montgomery.
Washington.
Yeah,
David
no. I'm
Montgomery.
like, well, no, because I knew, they have great players on their team. They're
Yeah.
Detroit is a very talented team, just like Green Bay.
Yes.
It's a very talented team. This is
Tweaks.
on the
Just a
road.
couple of tweaks. Just some couple of weeks. Like, oh, these, oh, like a couple, like, I just feel like The Lions and the Jets are just like a couple of tweaks away from greatness. Even though the Jets are 0-3, I just felt like they were just a couple of tweaks away. But I don't know, it's just slipping with the Jets. But I feel
Yeah.
like the Lions are just a couple of tweaks away from glory.
The Lions
Um,
are a good team. I'm not taking anything away from them. Yeah, their offensive coordinator made some comments. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I wanted to save that energy for your game. I want to save this energy for. I saw hints of it, but I wanted you to tell me because I
With
wanted
John Moore, yeah, because he pretty much said, well, they haven't seen a running game like ours,
uh,
and Miles Garrett kind of said, well, he's entitled to his opinion, and and Mason Graham said, well, we've been stopping the run all year, and that's what we're going to do on Sunday. So that's pretty much what he said. It's just kind of like, all
oh
right,
my gosh, y'all better wreck it, And they picked the Hall of Show Cleveland media, Mary Cabot included. They picked the Lions just like they
except for
did.
Ashley Bastock, she picked the Browns by one.
Is she a real person? Because you
Yeah,
know that
she
there's
does
some.
she does the shows with she does the videos on Cleveland.com with
Okay,
yeah,
there is
she's
some.
real. She's real.
Beware.
She's a young lady, yeah.
Okay, beware. There are some, because of our fan base is so engaging and so large, guys, and around the world.
Mhm.
Beware of fake AI identities. I forgot to talk to you about that before. There are some fake AI identities.
Oh,
They have boobies and they make sure to show them, but they're not even real.
AI
And they just
boobies.
yes, and they just retweet things that we talk about. They
Yeah.
retweet things that we've talked about and hashed about.
Well, I got to just say, okay? Look, there's fake people, there's fake things, but just be genuine yourself and be genuine in your takes. I'm not really saying that it's going to be this, I'm not predicting a win. I'm not predicting a loss. I think they'll be competitive if run the ball, don't turn it over, get turnovers. That'll
Hmm.
keep us in the game. That'll make us competitive. I don't.
Hmm.
And the thing is, people are hemming and hawing about Dylan Gabriel starting or Shador Sanders
Hmm.
starting. Not for another 3 weeks. You got this game, you got the Vikings game, then you got the Steelers game. After that, and the door's wide open.
Hmm.
There's
That's a
absolutely
good
no
thing,
reason to throw one of these rookies into the Wolves in one of these games. None.
especially since our left tackle is. We
Yeah.
just got a left tackle. Dewan is gone
We
now.
Hey, Brian, we were just talking about that from the comment from the Lions coach, OC. Yeah, Morton. Yeah, their offensive coordinator said that, and our guys responded, and Schwartz really didn't take the bait. So, some bulletin
Hmm.
board material. Let them talk. Let them talk. I mean, we have one of the best defenses in the NFL. Look at the offenses we've already faced, and look what
I
we've
love
done.
Schwartz. You can put his toe on fire. He'll be like, yeah, it'll seal it up. It's called cauterization. We'll deal with it.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love Schwartz. I got a picture of him somewhere. I got of him.
Tigers and Red Sox are tied 3-3. Bottom of the
Okay.
eighth.
Okay.
All
That helps.
right, all right. Well, hey, come on, Red Sox. If the Tigers lose and the Indians lose, it's okay.
Okay.
2 games left. We're tied. So,
Okay. Reminds me
bada
of
boom,
math.
bada bing. Joey
Cancel.
Buttafuoco. All right.
Oh, having flashbacks to math class. Cancel on both sides. Good.
Yeah, yeah. A whole bunch of people take a whole bunch of Tylenol. Just, and
Oh,
I'm not going to say. The only thing I'm going to say, look, if you're pregnant, ladies, I hope you know if you're going to take anything and you're pregnant, you talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor, even if it's an over-the-counter medication. There's portals. There's ways to communicate very easily. They get back to you really quick. That's what my wife did when she was pregnant with both of our daughters. Anything, even if they even tell you, they'll give you a whole list of things which you can and cannot take. They will give you the whole rundown when you're pregnant, especially when it's your first and you're kind of like new to it.
mhm.
So just it's so stupid. I sorry people they get up in arms over something, and even
Mhm.
and the funny part was 8 years ago Tylenol's even come out and said we don't recommend taking our product if you're pregnant. They don't.
Investigate water birth.
Yeah.
Investigate water birth before you even think about having a child. Have this conversation with your partner. But water birth, I'm talking to you as a nurse, guys. I remember learning in nursing school. Now, I haven't done OBGY nursing since nursing school, but I do remember less pain with water births. So
And
that's an option.
epidurals. And epidurals. I didn't do that. I mean, I was there. I was there. But
Amen.
anyway, so yeah, I don't like to make predictions and say this, but I've always predicted this team would be competitive. If the
Hmm.
offense is productive, not turning the ball over, this defense is good enough to keep us in games.
Hmm.
I'm thinking the same pattern's going to happen here. That's really where I'm at with this game. And then the following week, it's going to be a Sunday morning,
Hmm.
and then the week after that, we're in Pittsburgh. So the next three games is going to, we'll know where we're at after these next three games. If we have
Yes.
two wins after these first 6 weeks, when we should have had three wins, we're in
Hmm.
pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot considering how the rest of the season looks, because there's a lot of winnable games after
Yes.
this.
Here's what my concern is. I need Shador and Dylan to really learn from what they're seeing. I know everyone's got to get
Well,
their
well,
meat.
see, Dylan has to be in front of everybody because he can't see over, or he has to stand on the edge.
But I need them to learn, even though they're not playing, they still should be throwing the ball every day to every wide receiver. Every receiver, every player, they should be in holy matrimony with everybody on the O line team. Um, there was a tape that Prime said he was on the New Heights podcast, and I think it was the New Heights podcast, and he said
Oh,
that
his
nobody,
dad.
yeah, his dad. Prime said that no one ever said if they were on the bench, I learned something today, and I'm like, that's opposite of what Shador actually said. Shador said while he was going through this journey, said that he is talking to everybody and learning from everybody. You know what I mean? Shador actually said he is talking and learning and engaging with everybody and everyone in that building in Berea. So I didn't really appreciate Prime's take like that because young people are looking up to him and they learn, you know what I mean? And no matter what situation you're in, you want to learn, you want to be a sponge.
Right.
Whether you're on the field, in the bench, you want to learn. Be ready, but learn, So, and
Yeah.
I know part of it was just bravado, the podcast take and whatever, but still, but Shador, Dylan, be ready.
They will. I'm not worried. I think there's a plan in place. That's why he's saying the first 6 weeks, people are screaming for Flacco to be pulled. Guys,
It's a gauntlet. We
it's a
got to go
gauntlet
to
right now.
London. We got to
Yeah,
go to London. You
yeah.
know,
Go into Pittsburgh. Trust me, it's a gauntlet. They'll get their opportunities to play. Believe me.
Mhm,
And I think the big thing after this, wherever we end up, wherever Jacksonville ends up,
mhm.
we
Is
should
Zappy
know.
still on the team?
What's that?
Zappy still on the team?
Well, he's on the
Bailey?
practice squad.
Yeah, he's on. Okay, he's still on. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of practice squad, the Dewan Jones. Let's talk about that. That injury. The league came back and told us that that should have been a penalty because I saw the replay of it because I saw him laying there and I'm like, oh no. And then when they didn't get the card out, I was optimistic, like, okay, he might be back.
That was a horrible hit. They aimed for his knee. They know it's like they studied the injury reports, and put
That was dirty. That was
it was
dirty.
dirty. It was dirty. Yeah, I will go to my grave saying it's dirty,
Yeah,
like
and that
Nicholas
should have been a
Jamal Chase
penalty. It's like,
injury.
well, either you call it or you don't. Don't just say, hey, sorry. If you're not enforcing the rules, why bother having them, right?
It was dirty.
Oh, it was
It was
terrible.
dirty.
Yeah, we lost a player for the year because of it. So that's the worst
Mhm.
part about it. So and then they signed a guy. Let me see. I'll have to pull it up here. We want to make sure we got a guy from the New England practice squad.
I got it right here.
What's it? Go ahead, say it.
Okay, his name is Mumford. No, get out the way, Ad. Um, His name is Taylor, offensive tackle Taylor Mumford Jr. off the New England Patriots practice squad,
He played with the
according to
Raiders
Orange
before.
County Report.
Hmm.
What'd you say?
He played with the Raiders before he went to New England's practice squad. Yep.
And he is an Ohio State, from Ohio, the Ohio State.
Yep.
Okay,
6'5",
and
315 pounds. Big dude.
uh, yeah, and he played. He's a big lineman, left guard, all honors left guard in 2021.
Yeah.
hmm And he played for the Raiders. You said okay.
Yeah, he had the Raiders. I know he's with
Yeah.
the Raiders before the Patriots. I don't know if he was with anybody else before that,
hmm
but he's actually started games.
Okay.
I do know that he's played in games and he started games. So hey, he's
Okay.
got
He's got experience. Okay.
yeah. So it's
Good.
it's not like I mean yeah, if he was better, he would have been starting somewhere else. But
hmm
I think it's back up in the depth. Do you see them making a trade for a left tackle this year?
We got to do something. We have to do something. We've been not having any luck with Jedrick Willis, and we yeah
Derek
it's
Wills
been
is
a curse.
gone. Yeah, I don't think he's in the league right now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's been a cursed position. I say that I say we draft one. I say we draft a
I
left
wouldn't be
tackle.
surprised if we do draft a left tackle next year.
Yeah, I say
Next,
we draft a left tackle. I will be. I'm going to take a look at that. Let's see what's in the draft for what's coming up in the draft room for a left tackle who's available. Um,
yeah,
but left tackle, So I looked this up because I'm always begging players. I am always begging players to help my Browns. I reached out to Steve Gonzalez. I reached out to Beach, Beecham, guards, because I researched that guards can play left tackle. I'm like, please, somebody, help a sister out, But that was a dirty hit. That I will go to my grave
yeah,
believing.
yeah. It was a dirty hit, and it's sad. And we need Jack Conklin to play too. So he's questionable. We need him
Yeah.
to play.
But Tonio
Overall,
healthy. Is he back healthy?
oh yeah, he's playing. He's playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we need
playing.
that.
He's
Mhm.
not
I need
listed.
Teller. I need Wyatt Teller.
Hmm.
I need Wyatt Teller. Get those pancakes, secondary blocks. I need Teller and Batonio to
Yep.
to show up and lead and
Yep.
mentor mentor and
Good.
show things what
Well,
what it looks like.
there's talk of they could make a trade for a tackle. Well, they're going to address the offensive line next offseason because they have to. That's
hmm
going to be a priority. Offensive line and quarterback are going to be like the two big things. I
hmm
could see trades, free agents, and draft picks.
Okay.
People keep in mind we have 7 draft picks in the first 5 rounds. We have 10 draft picks overall
Okay. 10 draft picks overall. We have 7 draft picks. Say that again.
in the first 5 rounds.
First
We have
five
two
rounds. Okay.
firsts and 2 fifths.
All right. I'm taking off draft day. I'm taking off.
Yeah,
This is.
so that's what we have for the 2026
Mhm,
draft. So we're
mhm.
going to be busy. We could be moving. We could be doing stuff. Um, this rookie draft class this year is looking fantastic. Looks better every game.
Mhm.
I'm so impressed with Swessinger. I'm so impressed with Mason Graham, and now
Yes,
I'm
they
getting
are
impressed
just
with
doing it.
Judkins,
Yes.
Harold Fainin. I mean, all of them. Even Sampson. Sampson didn't play much against Packers, but when he has played, all of these guys look good. So it's like this is very good drafting. So I just I don't know. Before we wrap this up, you remember what I was talking about last week about not giving up?
Yes. Throwing in. Yes. Not giving up. We've got this gauntlet of games. Stick, and stay in there. Stay in
Yeah.
there. Mhm.
Well, have you ever like watched a documentary or read a biography or on an athlete that's like considered one of the best ever at their sport? Have you ever seen anything like that? A more than one,
Oh
like
yes.
for instance, like a Muhammad Ali, a Jim Brown, a Michael Jordan.
Yes.
You could even say like Arnold Schwarzenegger, all the
No.
ones that Tiger Woods, all the ones that were the
Marty
best,
Schottenheimer is the
all of them.
definition of everything you just said. Go back and watch A Football Life, Marty Schottenheimer. I watched it with my son. I remember
Hmm.
coming in from a late day of work and watching it and seeing him saying, we were this close. They were down to like one last hot dog, and he got that call, and he never gave up. You
Oh,
go
that
back.
before they he was almost in tears telling the story. Like
Yes, it
they were
was.
this close to hitting rock bottom
Yes, we
before he
were.
got that call as a linebackers coach with the Giants.
Yes,
And he was, yeah, and once he
I
got there, he
never.
never looked back because he said he wasn't going back to that. My point is these guys, you don't think they've ever had setbacks. You don't think they've ever failed. You don't think they've ever made mistakes. They might have all these tools, including Muhammad Ali, including Michael Jordan, that's from the neck. I mean, physically, you see them, these are amazing athletes. But
Hmm.
really, the winning is done from the neck up. It's up here,
Hmm.
it's in your head,
Hmm. Hmm.
it's your mentality.
Hmm.
It's how you approach things. It's your work, which is a part of your work ethic too. But the moment you think you're beaten, you're
Hmm.
defeated, that
Hmm.
you've lost, that you're a loser, guess what? You are. Watch anything with Arnold. I'm talking about Michael Jordan, all of them,
Hmm.
any of them.
Hmm.
That's why I get the way I do when I see the tweets, when I see the jokes, when I hear the
Hmm.
humor. I
Hmm.
get mad. I
Hmm.
get very upset when I hear that. And the reason
Hmm.
being is that you're never going to be a winner. You're never going to
Exactly.
get to where you want to be if you hang your head and kick rocks. Okay?
Hmm.
It's not a stretch. It's not. I'll never forget. I will never forget
Hmm.
the 80s growing up, and the Indians were a joke,
Yeah.
an absolute joke. And by the
I
mid 90s, you couldn't get tickets to get to
I
games.
hated it. I hate it. Was so my grandpa, we would go, you can get tickets like right an hour before the game, you know. We could get good seats right behind the pitcher an hour before the game for next to nothing,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
It's and then in the 90s you had to like rob a person and know
yeah.
a guy to get to get a seat, you know,
Well, I remember when they
but
did that. That when they built that state, when they built Progressive Field, which Jacobs Field then, but Progressive Field now,
Jacobs Field.
it
Oh
was
my.
just like the audience, the crowd changed. I mean, you had yuppies showing up, and they thought the Indians started playing in '95. I mean,
Oh
the
my.
team was terrible, and nobody followed them. Nobody cared.
Oh gosh.
So I just remember that mentality. Just
Mhm.
that negativity, 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 negativity. I remember hearing people didn't want to vote for a new stadium for them. Thought, what the hell with them? They stink.
They need a new facilities. It matters. It
The Browns need it. The Indians needed it.
mhm.
So, guys, most of us, and I'm saying the people on Twitter are outliers, for the most part. They are.
Mhm.
We have the best fans in sports. And
The
I say that to
travel
people. I
there.
say that to people all the time because we are the only fan base to fight to keep their team and successfully do it. We won. We got screwed by the league. We got screwed by Art Modell, and we got screwed by our own city leaders. That
Guys,
state,
I lived it. I
I
lost my
lived.
football team twice moving
Yeah,
to St. Louis, guys. We fought for it. We fought to keep our team and we did not win, but we won
neither
our
did
life.
Houston. Houston didn't win. Houston
Hmm.
didn't win. They got the Texans by default because LA couldn't build a stadium. Then when they did, the league wanted that team back in LA. That was the league doing that. They wanted two teams in LA.
Hmm.
They moved the Chargers and they moved the Rams. San Diego couldn't keep their team. Houston couldn't keep the Oilers.
Hmm.
Baltimore couldn't keep the Colts.
That's
Cle-
up right up there.
Cleveland Cleveland
I'm
kept the Browns.
You need to tweet that. You need to share
Um,
that. That's why I was tweeting all Brown, all the things that we do in football is because of Paul Brown. I was tweeting leading up to the season.
Oakland couldn't keep the Raiders. Oakland couldn't
Mhm.
keep the Raiders.
We're the.
right?
I want you to tell that around the
Yeah.
world. Speak that.
Yep.
Speak that.
St. Louis couldn't keep the Cardinals. Chicago couldn't keep the Cardinals.
Mm-mm,
so,
mm-mm,
so there's so much. There's so much that we have to be proud of. Here's an opportunity to get a world class facility built where we can have great events, great venues, great things happening. And these idiots, and I mean it, you're morons. You're a bunch of fucking morons that don't see the big picture.
mm-hmm.
You just don't. Rich corporate greed. Yeah. Yeah, rich corporate greed. That's what
They're
it
going to
is.
make it so us plebeians can go to the game. I
Yeah.
think they are. They know they
If
can't
they
put
price
that
us out,
system.
that's on them. Then don't go. Then you have the choice with your dollar. Nobody's forcing you to go.
Yeah,
I
I don't.
was
They're
I'm
going to
sorry,
make it.
sorry, sorry. Just the thing that gets me though is they're bitching about taxpayer money. What's paying for that stadium now that's still not paid off yet? That's sitting on the lakefront empty 350 days out of the year. That's
Mm-hmm,
taxpayer money. What's keeping that? What's keeping up the upkeep just to keep it up the code?
mm-hmm,
Millions of dollars,
mm-hmm.
taxpayer money. And then they bitch, well, we don't have money for schools. That's taxpayer money there.
Uh-huh.
So what? I mean, what are you complaining about?
Yeah,
So that's just my little thing. But it's from the neck up, the neck
it's,
up.
it's it defeatist
Just I don't
notion.
go. I don't play that. I don't go with that. All right, here it
Mm-hmm,
is. Bottom of the ninth, one out, runner on first. Red Sox tied 3-3 with the Tigers.
mm-hmm.
Bottom of the ninth, one no outs, runner on first.
Uh-huh.
Rangers 7, Indians 2. So we're just
Okay.
hoping the Red Sox can score a run, and then if we lose, we lose. We go back. We're tied for the last two for Saturday and Sunday. So
Okay.
guys, again, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you coming here. Posh, thank you again for 2 weeks in a row. Love you guys. Everybody, thank you all for this. I have my mentality and the way I am. Why do you think? Here's another thing, too. If you ever met me in person, saw the way I looked, you'd be like, geez, what do you do? I lift weights. I work out. I focus on what I do. I take care of myself. Do you think I wake up thinking, fuck it. I'm gonna be a 52-year-old man and just get fat and, not get laid. No, that's not me. That's not me.
Get
I was a
up.
professional athlete. I get up and take care of myself. When I was training for bodybuilding, I was training for wrestling. As soon as my feet hit the floor, the first thought that popped in my head every morning was, what am I going to do today to be a champion?
And guys, if you have let yourself go, he didn't start that. He wasn't born this way. He wasn't born this way. He started off little things, bit
Red
by bit.
Sox beat the Tigers 4-3.
All right,
It's official. It's
it's
final.
official. Yes. All right. So
So
Indians, we got to get back into this.
Cherokee people. Yeah, 7-2, one out, runner on first. But it's okay. We didn't lose any ground. So that's
Okay.
good. So
All right. Okay. We just get back in there. Get back
yeah,
in there.
yeah,
Turn this around.
just get back in there, do your thing. No,
Uh-huh.
no, I didn't look this way, and you get middle-aged nurses hitting on me at Journey concerts. So
Exactly. But yeah, most women we love a thicker guy anyway. So, but men,
explain
I
that. No, I want to hear details. So explain that. Thicker.
yes, the average woman doesn't. Of course, women we love muscular men, but
Yeah.
the average woman. They showed the photos to a group of women. They want men not to be. Men mostly think they have to be muscular. That's what they think is ideal. But to the average woman, they want you to be a little bit on the huskier side. Actually,
Hmm.
they actually did a study about that. You don't have to be ripping muscles.
Oh well,
Just
that's yeah. Well, God.
so and basically to achieve so
I
basically to achieve the ideal for a woman is just go to the gym like 2-3 times a week.
there's two types of women. There's women that say they like muscles, and there's women that lie. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You talk about a lean physique. That's like Miles Garrett. I
Uh,
mean, yeah,
yes, but
yeah.
we
He's very low body fat. Very. He,
yes,
see,
but you
well,
cannot. but honestly though, you cannot be read with a man like Miles Garrett because you, like my grandma said, don't be with a man too fine because you can't trust him to go down to the Rexall. That's it's too nerve wracking. It's too nerve wracking to be with a guy like Miles. It's too
I've
nerve.
heard that when in my younger years when I was with women at times that they would get insecure. They said they don't like to undress with perfection. I was like, I'm not perfect. They said, you know,
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
yeah, shit like that. I'm like, yeah.
Turn
It's
on
like,
the lights.
well, I kind of joked. There was the one ex. There was a Mexican girl. I said, it's not like I'm Brad Pitt or anything. What the hell? She was like, well, you're pretty damn close. That's what she said to me. I was like, oh,
Exactly. To
well, that
us,
okay. Keep
yes,
in mind, I was
yes.
like over 20. That was like 20 years ago. So not today.
Yes. But yeah,
Well, I'm old now,
yeah.
man. I no, because a wedding ring, kids, wife. I'm 52. I'm not trying to do anything or get. No, if I have a need that gets taken care of by my wife, so that's all I say. She takes care of it for me. But
Uh-huh.
but for a 52-year-old guy, there a lot of times, yeah, I'm up there. So I'm in shape for my age. So which
Yeah.
is good. That's all I want to do. I'm just
Mhm.
being healthy and active. I'm not
But
training for wrestling or bodybuilding or anything. It's
but
a
a lot
difference.
of times though, people have to get their pain taken care of. Like I wasn't able to lose over 100 pounds until a doctor respected my pain. So that's why when
Well,
as
yeah.
a
If you got to. Yeah. What kind of pain did you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I have spondylosis, is when your spine is shifted to one side.
Oh, okay.
Now,
So
sadly, I had a benign cancer tumor that was on my spine. And so when my doctor took an X-ray and saw that, she's like, "Oh my goodness, we're going to give you the right pain medication, whatever." And so with the right pain medication, I was able to go around the block, exercise, use that with my intermittent fasting and everything. And then full disclosure, I did take a little fentanyl, which is like a little suppresses your appetite
well,
just a little bit. It's a
it's
pill,
seven
but
three Rangers, bottom of the ninth, runner on
mhm.
second, 2 outs. Okay, they
So
scored a
the
run.
key to weight loss is actually first assess your pain, guys. So getting someone to
Well, if
respect
you
your
had a benign tumor on your spine, that's pretty painful.
pain.
That's a high level of like something's wrong. You need to get that
Yeah,
checked out. Yeah, and if you're
yeah.
going to start any exercise or training program, definitely get checked out
Get your
before
pain. Yeah.
before I had like well, this is how crazy I was. I'll tell you this pain story. I competed as a bodybuilder in
Mhm.
2022 with an
Okay.
with an umbilical hernia.
See,
S-
that's what I fear when men are lifting all these weights. I will be at the
You want to
gym
know
and
what I
see
did when
men,
it popped out? I just popped it back in and kept lifting. That's exactly what I would do.
and didn't
That's
see
how
a
that's how
doctor.
that's how crazy I was. And the doctors, it was maybe about the size of my pinky. I could just pop it back in and keep going. Tighten up the weightlifting belt. Go. I'm not kidding. I did that. And
Men
and
will
and, and
men will
then
have a
and
hole in
then the
their head.
next year
I'm
I
not
had the hernia surgery and I couldn't do anything for 6 weeks
uh-huh.
and I gained like 30 pounds. I was like, what the hell happened? I got mad. I got
Mhm.
mad. When you get mad, you can lose weight. So
Oh, okay. That's why I'm at the gym. When I'm at the gym and I see men lifting like 500 pounds, and I'm like, hernia, hernia. One guy, he saw me staring at him and he goes, "I'm okay. I got a belt." I'm like, "Well, I got a belt on." He knew I was like freaking out looking at him, lifting a weight. I'm so afraid of hernias or
yeah.
people hurting themselves.
It's a final 7-3 Rangers. Excuse me.
Mm.
It's a final 7-3 Rangers. Sorry, I should have hit the mute button. Did you hear that?
It's okay. It's the season. It's the season. It happens, dear. You're human. You're not AI. This
No,
is
I'm
you.
not AI. I can sneeze. Yeah, it'll start glitching in the middle of a sentence.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, I
it's
got
always funny.
something
It's
like to
always
tell you
funny. I
guys.
get. You should see the messages I get from these women on Twitter. It's hilarious.
And some of
It's
them may not even be real
Oh, I
too.
know they're not real. I
Oh
know they're
wow.
not real. I know they're catfishers, scammers, or bots. I
Uh-huh.
don't. I don't.
Do you like to go for a long time?
Yeah. Here, let me. I'll read a couple since we're killing time here.
Yes.
Hello, I saw your account. Greeted you with interest. Nice to meet you.
No way.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
Her
This
name is
did it.
Luna. Her name is Luna. I have
Uh-huh.
Mary Dammy. Hello, how are you? Let me see. Oh, here's this one. Baby, send me a message. I will send you a photo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
And
Oh,
now and now
yeah.
you can
Here. I could show you this
FaceTime.
one. I'll cover the name.
Uh-huh.
I'll cover the name.
Uh-huh.
Here, cover the name. There's
Hmm.
a photo I got.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They want you
I
to
mean,
be
it's not nude. It's not naked. It's not naked. She's
of
basically wearing
course.
a small one piece bathing suit,
Hmm.
kind of covering. She's covered. I'm not showing nudity on the podcast. No, I've
And now
gotten
you
those.
can FaceTime somebody and be a totally different person. Because this guy showed himself as face as a woman, and he totally is not a woman, and he totally looks like an African American woman, pretty African American woman, or an older African American man, and he's totally
Yeah,
that, not that. So
yeah.
they really can totally complete the scamming of your grandparents. you know.
You know, yeah, yeah. There's the AI, whatever. They're scamming you. Yeah, this one started, and you could also tell like the pornography shows up on feeds and stuff. It's just like it's nasty. You got to
Hmm.
start blocking people at times. But hey, the Rangers won. The Rangers defeated the Indians 7-3.
Hmm.
But the Red Sox beat the Tigers, so we're still tied for first place as of tonight, as we sit
Okay.
here. So we got 2 more days. We got each got 2 more games. And
Mhm.
we have an opportunity to. So pretty much this: we win the next two. Tigers lose one. We win the division.
Okay. Good. Good. Good.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Where Tigers lose the next two, we win one. We win the division. So we just have to win. Just win.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's go try.
Hey guys, thank you all for joining us. We're at the 57-minute mark. Posh, do you have anything you want to plug before we go?
Um, I will be hopefully reaching out to you. The week of October 8th will be a big announcement coming
Okay.
up. I would love to be on your pod that
What?
Friday
The
because
Friday
October
before
8th,
or the
Wednesday,
Friday
I'll
after?
be all over social media
Okay.
um, the Friday after the 8th. So that'll be the 10th.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be the 10th because October the 8th is the big announcement from the UFL that I would like to believe that I triggered because the day before I reached out to the leader of the UFL, Mark Rapol, asking him about,
The
when is
Columbus
he going to
expansion team, correct? They're
yes,
expanding to Columbus.
so we're hopefully going to get some information on October 8th about the Columbus expansion to the UFL. I'm really excited about that. And I would love if you can bookmark me for the October 10th
All right.
episode of
You're
Burger
good.
Browns.
You're welcome to come on anytime. Yeah, yeah,
Thank
and
you.
we'll hopefully Sarah will be back next week. But if not, you're welcome to come back again. We could talk more about that.
Thank
I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. Click on the link of this, and we're going to see you guys next Friday night, and we're going to review the Browns Lions. We'll preview the Vikings. We'll talk about any other news that's going on, and hopefully we'll be talking about the Indians in the playoffs. And guys,
you.
hey, always remember when the river burns, it burns brown and orange.
Brown.
Thank you for joining us. Please, we
Take
appreciate
care.
you.
Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Go Browns. Go Browns.
Oh yeah, gotta tell you, the Packers they got those accents there. They're Packers fans. They had their cheese heads on and everything.
Set by the wrong guy.
They're kind of like, oh, this big fella, the Browns fan. He's kind of crazy. We
Are
gotta
you
be
going
careful.
to any other games? Are you going to any other Browns games?
I'll be at every home game.
Okay, if you're ever home. Okay.
Every home game, I will be there.
All right.
I might go shirtless. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
When the river burns, it burns brown and orange.